Hello, welcome to the stream everybody. How's it going? It is currently 1 AM where I am, and I decided this is a great time for streaming, as 1 AM usually is. Today, we're playing a bit of Minecraft, but it's going to be slightly different this time. Because usually we play vanilla stuff. But this time, yeah, there's dinosaurs, which usually aren't in vanilla, from my understanding, although there are chickens, which are descendants of dinosaurs. So, well, I mean, so we believe. I've just noticed is a black part on the bottom of the screen, which I think could have been solved by that. I think we're good now. But yeah, what was that? Yeah, so chickens, dinosaurs. But yeah, I had a great idea, which maybe it's a great idea, maybe it's not. But I sort of want to make my own prehistoric park, my own dinosaur park within Minecraft, which I think could be cool. It's a fun idea. It's take a lot of work, and then I thought, okay, you know what? Let's stream it. I think that would be fun. So it's gonna be a very sort of chill, put it in the background sort of stream. That's the idea anyway. And yeah, also another thing about downloading a new mod pack is all my settings for everything is all out of the joint. But yeah, so for this stream, I think I'm gonna try and make a couple of pens. Literally, I made this in like 2 seconds because I was like, alright, I want to see the dinosaur, but I don't want it to be wandering around all out of the joint. So, plan is first we gotta make a parasaur, yeah, yeah, fucking hell. I cannot speak. Parasaur. So Parasaur. Oliphus. But it's 1 AM. Parasaurolophus. Alright, you know what? We'll come back to that and maybe I can say it. See, the thing is, why do they gotta make dinosaur names so complicated? Parasaur. There we go, that's simple, right? Oh, who knows? Anyway, so another thing actually before I get started actually, let's turn down the music again because it's loud for some reason. Yeah, that's cool. This mod pack, I didn't make it myself, so I thought I should probably shout out the person that made it. It's in the description already. But Sino the Dino. Yeah, Sino the Dino, or Sino the Dino. It's probably Sino the Dino because of, I don't know, that just makes sense in my head. Yes, they made the mod pack, and they apparently have their own YouTube channel, so you go follow that, and they have a Discord, but it's up to you if you want to join that. So, how should we get started? Let's go for... Well, I was already planning out this sort of area, so I think I should do that first. Yeah. I think that is the plan. Let's check. Go running everything. Well... The thing is, I think I can get away with this because there's nobody actually watching me. Well, not yet anyway. I think it looks fine. I'm just checking the quality of the stream more than anything. Little blurry. I mean, the thing is, when I was setting this up earlier, I found it better to be in windowed mode on here because it seemed a bit smoother. But that could be affecting the quality, and like, oh no. Let's fix that then, I guess. I'm gonna have to resize this. Is that? And yes, this one. Alright. Everything should be fine now. Relatively. Why is every stream I do have it like so scuffed? I don't know. I think that's the joy of me streaming, isn't it? Okay. Let's see how laggy this is now. Actually, that's not too bad. I don't know, what does everyone think? I think that looks fine. Okay. So, where were we? Parasolopus. I definitely need to work on that pronunciation. Parasol from Arcs of Overvolt. So we're gonna try. The thing is with my park that I want to do, I want to make it so they actually have space to roam and whatnot. So I'm thinking of maybe making this area here the Parasaur exhibit, or maybe a conjunction of herbivore type dinosaurs. Because I think, I don't know, to me it makes sense that you can mix Parasaurs and say like Pachycephalosauruses. But we'll see. Because you never know they could attack each other, which I highly doubt, because I don't think Parasaurs are particularly aggressive. But you never know, they could be having an off day or something. I'm gonna just roughly mark out the area that I want it to be. Actually, do I want it to be more? Which, no, I think that's fine. Yeah, I've been watching Prehistoric Park, which is like a 20-something-year-old TV show or series, I guess, about dinosaurs. It was made by the BBC back in like 2000, and I've got it here, so give it a second. Does it even say on here? Well, it's got reviews on the back of it, which tells you how, as seen on ITV1. Where is the? Oh, 2006 potentially. It could have been 2006. Which is almost as old as me, actually. Which is interesting. What's that? I wonder what these. Like, is this just a normal fish? Like, these don't look like normal fish to me. And then again, I don't usually look at fish, but you know, it. I don't know. Anyhow, let's get working on this wall, shall we? So I think the main plan for now is to roughly get an idea for the layout of the park. I mean, really, I should be planning this rather than building it. But I'm more of a jump head first into it and then fix the problems afterwards kind of guy. Although occasionally I do make a plan. And we have a good time, but I don't really want to have a good time. I'm also unsure how tall to make the walls, because obviously the current wall right now, its face is sort of phasing through the top half, which isn't the greatest. Like, I could accept the fact if it's phasing through the wall and it's like, oh, why is it so loud? Turn it down. Just turn everything down. that's a lot better. That's a lot less deafening. What was I? Yeah, I'd rather his face phasing through the wall, but the wall being slightly taller than him. And again, I also don't want to make it feel like they're blocked out from the world. That's why I want to give him this river. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I think this should be quite a nice enclosure for the guy. We do need some like prehistoric trees in here, but then again, I was wondering whether I should just... Is in the TV show. Everything's gonna come back to this TV show. You're gonna hear in the TV show at least 50 times throughout this this stream. I mean, in one of the episodes, they did go back to the Ice Age period and get some, I guess, prehistoric grass. But I think the main thing they were trying to do is try and fade things using modern, like modern like food and our genetically modified, I guess, plants and grass. Then again, actually, in that episode, they found out it wasn't the grass that was the problem. It was the fact the mammoth was quite lonely, which is quite relatable. I'll be honest. Sometimes you don't want to eat if you got no one to eat with. I also hope this this park doesn't turn out like the park in the show, because well, I'm spoiler alert, but towards the end of it, it was a bit of a breakout. Yeah, it was quite fun. I really wish they continued it. Like, they only did one season, which it's sad, because it was such a great show. Well, at least I think so. Clearly, the higher ups did not think so. Bum, 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 bum. I think fences are up there with my least favorite blocks to place. Of course, number one is stairs, but fences are getting up there. They're slow. They're very quickly rising through the ranks of why, why Mojang? Why? And again, I suppose it's quite difficult to program, especially fences, because of how thin they are. Bum, 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 bum. Actually, now that I noticed, there's no like Doesn't seem like there's any audio coming from the game, which is... Why did nobody mention this? Why? Because it doesn't matter very much. Let's just do this the old-fashioned way. Alright, this should be working now. Ah, we have audio. I don't think I like that. Well, alright. Yeah, this guy definitely has a lot of free space to roam. I'm not sure because there's a, I mean, there's a not a law, but a written code for most things in zoology. I'm not a zoologist, so I wouldn't know. But you got to have a certain amount of space for an animal for it to really be happy. Well, happy may be an over-exaggeration because I don't think any animal in captivity is particularly happy, unless I don't know. I suppose sometimes they might be, but I don't know. Do you want to be pampered all the time, or do you want to be out there? You know, that's the question. Yeah, there's a certain, I think it's supposed to do with your size and probably your behavior. I mean, judging by that, this is probably not actually too big for it. I think it's an okay space, I think. I'm also debating whether I should do another ARC stream, because I think it was quite fun. I think it was for... I think I was playing for 3 hours, and I think for those 3 hours I was talking to myself, which is funny, I think about it. I don't know, if no one's interested, there's probably no point. And again, I should also do what I want to do. I think we're gonna place grass blocks here. That's better, I think. Actually, we'll see if we can make this a natural wall. By natural, I mean completely man-made, but made out of dirt. That one. Okay, oh, there's this part here. I'm gonna eventually link up the these sections, but I don't think he's much of a swimmer. Just looking at him. Yep. Yeah, he's much of a swimmer. He's just like me for real. Lazing around on his ass. I mean, to be fair, he probably could have done with like a too high wall, and he probably would have been fine. But you know, for safety, this is probably okay. Also, actually, I wonder, did he have Ornithomimus? I don't actually know how you spell it. Gasteroides. Confusionosaurus. That's definitely me. I don't know, maybe they don't have it. But they have a type of like ostrich in a prehistoric park, which is quite cool. Okay, we can probably take down that wall now. You have a lot more space now, sir. I hope you're happy. I was thinking it would be quite fun to do this in survival, but at the same time, I don't think I've got enough effort for a new survival world. If you would be interested, let me know. But likely probably not gonna happen. So he's got all this space now. I wonder how much time he's gonna be spending in the walls. Yeah, that's pretty good size for enclosure, I think. You know what, I think I might actually just link it up already. Just for peace of mind. So I don't think parasaurs are very submersible. So I'm not gonna do the underwater section, just so the fish can get through. Although if we do end up having any river dwellers in this park, we're gonna probably, I don't know, we'll probably have to board it up somehow, because otherwise there could be a Dinosaurus incident or something. I don't know. Oh, it's raining. The thing is, I can see it on the water. But I can't see it. Actually, no, I can't see it in this guy if I look down. do. Oh, he's actually moving. Good for that guy. I wonder what these villagers think of me sort of commandeering their land to build a park. I'm sure they're fine with it. Now that I think about it, this wall probably doesn't need to be this high over here, but it's alright. For this next station, we'll make it relatively smaller, like too high. Yeah, I just sort of clocked. I was like, well, even if it makes it over here, it's probably not gonna be able to climb over 2, right? I don't know though. I don't know, I think I've seen a parasol swimming in like a documentary once, but still doesn't mean they can't swim. Whoops. Ah. In a bit over. I wonder if we should have a block in that corner just because it's a bit open. You know, how does that look? Yeah, that's fine, I think, actually. I mean, no one's going to see down here, but it's for the aesthetics, man. You wouldn't understand. And we'll do this out one more, I think. Already dark. Actually, I thought those zombies were going for something then. So where's our parasaur at? I know it's dark, but I still want to try and find him in here. Or you're blending in. Unless he's been killed by a zombie, but I don't think it's how that works. You never know actually, that could be how it works. Oh, there he is. He really does blend in. Green on green, I suppose that makes sense. Actually, let's close Curse Forge as well, actually. I don't know why I've got that open. Okay. That one. Right, let's lock in, as they say. What is your problem, man? It's not the most hidden of spots, but it still works. And it's how diddly day. Disturbing asleep. I just need to place these lanterns around. A bit too dark for my liking. Yeah, I think it sort of just provides a bit of ambient light. I mean, hopefully, it also persuades monsters from spawning, but I don't think there's enough of these really for that to happen. I don't really want to massively light up the area. Alright, we need a bit of light over here, I think. I know I said I don't really want the entire place to be massively lit up, but here I am going around quite dark, or relatively dark places and placing something. Crikey. Alright, I think we'll have one over here, and then we'll do a bit of the water, and then actually, no, it's quite dark here, actually. Give us 1 second. Alright, that should be good. That's relatively a bunch of ambient lighting, which is nice. Let's do a bit of the sea stuff. Oh, very fancy. It looks a little weird, but I think it's cool. Right. There's probably not much point in setting it today, but right, that's cool. Right, so I think what I also want to do is, I don't really like the top of this, so I kind of want to make it a bit more, I don't know what the word is, but nicer. The two creepers are hanging out right next to each other. Also, I might patch up this hole because I don't know, it adds a bit of depth, but at the same time, what if the parasol falls down it? That would not be a fun exercise. Okay, cool. Yeah. Right, so what do we want to do for this section here? Any cool blocks we can have from the fossil section? Ancient wood, maybe? Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's have a bit of a scroll while drinking, eh? I think it's got to go with our current sort of orangey theme. Which is why I'm thinking like just searching orange block and seeing what comes up. Very fancy stained glass though, I have to say. Terracotta could work. And have trampolines in this pack. That's interesting. Yeah, I think I might go for. I don't know actually. Let's see what this terracotta looks like. Like that, maybe? I mean, it looks interesting. I'm not sure if that's what I want to go for, though. Can we make like slabs out of terracotta? I don't think so, right? Nope. Decisions, eh? Parasol is moving around a bunch now, though. Going more in that direction than off to the left, but that's probably fine. I think he just likes it over there. Unless we just leave it like it is, I think it's just very rough. That's my only issue with it. But I suppose we could probably just fix that by making it a bit more even around. Yeah, I think that works. This annoys me. And then I think this is really unneeded. Same with you. I think everything else looks relatively fine. This section here is raised because the that bit there, so I think that looks a lot better now already actually. And I've only changed like 2 things. Right, is there any prehistoric like ferns that we can put in here? I know I said I don't really want any new stuff, but we'll see. We'll have a look. Palm trees. I don't know, I think we'll place a couple things down and see what. Alright, I think that looks cool. And I think what we'll do is we'll make a little like area for the parasaur maybe in the center here. Just a little resting area. I think it could be cute. And you know what, we could probably place that the feeder over here as well. Okay. I'm just wondering if I want to use any of this frame stuff. I think I might try a bit of actually. You'll dislike. Yeah, I'll place it here, I think. Not what I want to do. I mean, how big are you? Quite large. Might need to be even bigger. Should we make some of it out of stone, maybe? Actually, we should probably just try and find a different block. Come with me if you want to live. I think we'll do one more. Actually, no, I don't think we should. You know, actually, we'll do this as well because it looks a bit odd. Go faster stripes. Oh. Place a no, you can't. I was gonna say, I wonder if you can place a frame block in a frame block, like a framed blockception. But I guess you can't. I mean, it is quite an enclosed area, actually. I think we should maybe have it open. I think that could be quite nice. Yeah, I think. The question is, will he actually ever come in here? The answer may shock you as probably no, but that'll be right. There's a little area to cozy up. I'm looking for I completely forgot. Definitely not a mega torch. Oh, you can actually visible torches. That's pretty cool. Anyway, I'm looking for carpet. That's all. I wonder if it gives you more food if you give them golden food. I guess golden apples just don't even work. I guess you just don't want to work. Oh wait. Oh no, why isn't this working? It don't matter. maybe apples are better. I don't know. I think that's pretty cool. Although I think we should maybe hide it a bit more, maybe. What am I looking for? Leaves, right? They will never know there is a hut here, because it is so hidden. I mean, chicken, I will trap you in there if I have to. A bit more. I think some of it should come over the front. That looks alright, I think. Looks a bit meh, but I think it works. I think I might get that mega torch. I don't know how. I wonder if it's like brighter than the sun. Not really, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna place it underground, or like that. Yeah, I think that's cute. It's quite foggy actually. Alright, should we make another pen, do you reckon? That could be nice. Could be a good idea. There is. I lost what my drink was. Almost over. Oh. Right, so we got a parasaur enclosure. I wonder what's next. Let's have a look at the list of items. An Anki could be cool, actually. Ankylosaurus. I'm not sure if I'm going to do very many sea animals because that seems a bit difficult. Maybe, actually I could probably put some patches in here. Actually, looking at these bones, I wonder if you can place these down. Let's have a look. Quite skull. Hmm. Actually, let's not wreck the foliage inside me, yeah. Doesn't look like it. Crouching posts. Very interesting, very interesting. Anyway, yeah, let's play some patches in here. That's an egg, right? And we'll get another parasaur because the guy probably feels a bit lonely. I wonder if there's actually any variation. Doesn't look like it. I'm gonna make sure we have a lot of food. I realize I can't actually do that. Apple. Right. Bum, 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 bum. I mean, these have a slight different variation. Oh fuck, that was the wrong kill. I meant to kill what was in front of me. I'm so used to Arc, where if you do slash kill, it kills the thing in front of you. Yeah. Nobody saw that, alright? Nobody saw that. I'm totally a very skillful Minecraft player. It might just be easy to get like a netherite sword. Oh, heck. Damn this. Alright, here's the guy I particularly don't like. I mean, we could have 4. Yeah, sure. And we'll also place another feeding area here. I think. Alright, cool. Right, I wonder if we should make a carnivore exhibit now, I think, maybe. Oh, that's a villager being chased by a baby zombie. I wonder if he can survive. Does he think he's safe? Oh no, is he trying to swim away? I don't know. That's beyond my power though. Very foggy, innit? Anyway, let's have a look at the dinosaurs again, shall we? I'm thinking maybe a whatchamacallit? A Dilophosaurus? Although yeah. I think that could be cool. But yeah. Yeah, let's see that. So why is it so damn foggy? Thank you. I think over here could be cool for a Dilo exhibit actually, because it's like an inland. Well, it's a bit like a river in it. Which I don't think Dilos are, or Dilos are quite big. I think in from what we found out recently. I don't think they should be able to destroy wood. Famous last words. So if they fall in this lake, it's probably going to be quite annoying to get them out. I don't know actually then. Unless we cut this area off. It's so slow digging. Kind of crazy. It's faster digging on using an efficiency stuff. Like shovel. Who knows. I've definitely been spoiled by my efficiency diamond shovel in my other world, I have to say though. Do we think that looks weird? Yeah, I think we do. I think we'll just have to put it with it if they spawn in the... Well, not spawn, but walk into the water. Right, so what are we thinking for the boundaries of this place? I might do a very similar thing. I might just do a straight line there. And then go around the lake, potentially. Might make it out of the same materials, although... maybe a different type of fence. What kind of fence are you? Stockade fence. Let's make this out of dark oak, I think. Action, yeah. Or decisions. No, yeah, let's make it out of this. Loading block. Alright, that might be a bit too far. Again, we could split it into two, but that seems a bit too much effort for me for right now. So what we'll do is we'll start an offshoot over here. I wonder how amphibious dilos are. Yeah, I think that looks right to me. Right, I think we'll make it the same sort of height. Because I think dilos in real life are about the same size as arrows. I didn't mute my mic in time. Oh no, I've sneezed everywhere. Okay, V. Sorry for blowing out anyone's ears with that one. It might come again, because usually I sneeze in threes. So let's hopefully I can tab out in time next time. Like, I did set a hotkey to unmute my mic, but it just doesn't seem to be working very well. Bum 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 bum. Bum ba bum ba bum. I wonder if we should have any holes in the fence just to peep through. I don't think so. I don't think we need that. I mean, this isn't really going to be a park for viewing. It's more like a nature reserve, like the show that I'm basing it off. But I don't know. It's a thought. Oh wait, she went to that way. Well, I suppose we got. What? Why is it thundering? What have I done to anger you? Oh, wise one? Actually, I think I know actually. What the hell? Why are you guys right next to each other? I turned my eyes away from you and you're already bonding. How could you do that without me? Jesus. You could let me know. That's probably why the lightning strike went off. Also, why are the patches moving around so much more than the parrots? Also, why are they always split up? Maybe this one's with a para. No one using the little hut I've made. And again, I've only seen 2 patches actually. There's one here. Okay, there's another one here. Okay, these 2 are tied together. That's nice. Interesting. Bum, bum, bum. What's the zombie doing? Nah, I think. And maybe this. Yeah, that looks a bit weird over here. Too, I think. Ah, come on. There we go. Yeah, that looks good, I think. I mean, it's a little all out of the joint, I think, actually. But we're getting there. Actually, I don't think we need this to be this high. Yo. Alright, I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, I think it's a pretty cool enclosure. I think we'll finish the water section up in a second, but I think we should get the Dilo in now, really. Um, just for funsies, really. And just to see if it actually breaks the fences, because if it does, our herbivores might be in a bit of trouble. If not, this zombie will be in a bit of trouble. We probably could actually have two in here, unless they're very territorial, but let's find out. Oh, what did I say was going to happen? That's a lot of stuff you just dropped. Bones. Anyway, no one saw that. That was completely justified. We'll place this little rim around the edge of it, just so less accidents like that happen. The only issue with this now is you've given them a direct access outside of the enclosure. Let's not allow that. Did the other one go and do the exact same thing? Wait, what? What's wrong with you? Alright, that works, I think. These guys seem to be a lot more amphibious than the Parasaur and the Apache. And again, I haven't really checked on them in a while, but they seem to be doing fine. So that's good. I do really want to make another little hut for these guys, because I think these guys might actually benefit from a hut more than the other guys. And also, I've already lost it. Okay, it's there. So let's quickly make ourselves a wall. I think that works. And after that, we'll do the lights. In this part, one with Doug. Bum, 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 bum. So I hope in this mod pack they're not able to dig or anything, because if they were able to dig underneath the fences, that's a bit worrying more than anything. Is in the show, I'm gonna keep going back to the show, because I said I would. They had a problem where the ostrich, no, it wasn't the ostrich, it was the terror bird. Kept digging underneath the, well, not digging intentionally, but like big birds like to have like a dirt bath, so they like roll themselves in the dirt. But anyway, that was digging like underneath the fence. So, I hope they don't do stuff like that. Because that would make my life a hell of a lot harder. Okay, do you see it over there? I hope it's still in the enclosure. And probably because this guy is a lot more amphibious, we should probably worry a bit more about the sections here where it's like connected to the land. So for that, I think we'll try and cover it the best we can. And by cover it, I mean just make it so it's quite difficult to actually climb out. What's that? As I've said for like the 50th time. Okay. Yeah, that'll probably be fine. He says, hopefully. Bum 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 ba ba. Right. I think we'll add one extra layer because then it'll be even for this section. Bum 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 bum. Although actually, this section kind of annoys me because it sort of goes back on itself. Give me them right angles. Okay, there you go. Okay. I think we've cooked. And the dialogue is still in its pen, which is good. Right. Let's add another one. Is 2 or more is a party, as they don't say, because I think it's 3 or more is a party. Holy crap, it's bright during the day, isn't it? Look at now. Mega tight. Okay. Okay, so let's make ourselves a bit of a shelter for the dilos, I think. I wonder if the dilos would be stupid enough to attack a Ankylosaurus. Again, that is quite a small area for an Anky, so let's perhaps not do that. I'm also wondering whether I should just make this area for the herbivores massive and just make a one massive enclosure for all the herbivores. It's only really the carnivores that you need to keep separate. And again, herbivores do get quite antsy in real life anyway when you introduce things they're not used to. We'll see, we'll see. This tree is just floating. Get out of here. Alright, so I think we'll make the thingamabobby here. Yeah, I think I'll make it here actually. Actually, let's make it in the wall so we have less work to do. I'm all for being lazy. Is this what we want? Framed corner slope? Yes. Yes, it is. But I think what we'll do is we'll make this a bit less advanced than the other one. And by advanced, I mean just not go up one level, we'll just leave it like this. Whoops. You know, yeah, that was cool. Terracotta. And we're looking for a darker one for the Dylos. Uh, Actually, I think that should come out maybe one. And then again, how are you going to do this? Decisions. I do wonder if we should just spruce it up a bit. In maybe intended with that one. Like this, just to make things look a bit more interesting. I think that's quite cute. Actually, no, that doesn't look right. Yeah, I don't really know what to do for that actually. We just make it like this, maybe? That could be right. And again, how tall are you guys? I don't want to make it too much of a mask to go in. Yeah, I think that's cool. This area out a bit. Also, I realised I haven't placed the torches down. I said I was going to do that next. Also, I've just realised I've got auto jump on. What? Let's get rid of that shit. um. uh, auto jump. Where would auto jump be? Would it be in controls? Yeah. Man does not like auto jump. Okay, so we should do a very similar thing we did over there, and have like a little carpet area and a feeder. Only thing is, this is a lot smaller of a feeding area, but I'm sure that's fine. I do not want green actually. I want a different color than green. Carpet. I want brown. That's what I want. Ah, the texture on the floor is making me think there's like grass, but there actually isn't, and it's sort of annoying. I'll be completely honest. Yeah, that's quite cute, I have to say. Does that look right? Not really sure. No, I don't think so. I think it looked better before. Whoops. I thought I turned dynamic lighting off, but I guess it's still on. um, very interesting. That is a hole. Right, that should be enough lights. I think we'll place another one of those big torches just in case. It would be useful if the Dilos did eat the zombies. But I think we've already seen that they don't. So, suppose they have a very strict diet of raw meat rather than rotting meat, which makes sense. It's quite different. Yeah, I'm gonna cover up that because it's a hole. It looks like I've got everything. I think. Why is the water so damn loud? It's the second time I've done that now. Water. Is it the ambient environment? Let's do it again and blow our ears out. Okay, no, that's a lot better now. So sometimes this FOV makes me a little bit sick. I think we're okay. There's a zombie there, what the hell? Get your ass out of here, zombie. Although you'll disappear during the day, so... You know what, you can stay there for now. Alright, I think that's quite nice. We've got a dilo enclosure and a temporary herbivore area. I think we need more foliage in the dilo enclosure actually, so let's do that first. And then I think I might actually do what I said. I'm gonna make this enclosure a lot bigger. Perhaps even extending it over here. But we'll see, This is quite a lot of area to go for. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, let's Google it. How much space does a dinosaur need? Does a animal need in an enclosure? Depends heavily on the species, size, activity level, social needs. So terrestrial lizards, 6 times their snout's vent length. Very interesting. Elephants, 5,000 square meters. And a minimum, so for tigers as well, 37 meters squared. Minimum, anyway. So an elephant. How much is 5,000 meters squared? Or square meters? It's not too big. But I reckon. Well, I mean, don't they say a block in Minecraft is 1 square meter, isn't it? So I'd probably say that's about 500. Or did I say 5,000? 5,000. I reckon that's not really 5,000, but I reckon it's close. So if we just imagine we're trying to get a bunch of a bunch of elephants each time. I reckon if we have it up to about there, I think that's definitely enough for at least around 10 herbivores, I think. Let's do that. Let's make a extension on this area already. Go this way. Yeah, this is gonna be quite a large enclosure, isn't it? I think I might keep the watering hole the same size though. I don't really want to expand the river line. I think that should be good. So that's quite a sizable area. That it's not very suitable for sauropods, I don't think. So I don't think we're gonna have any of these in there. But I think maybe some Pachyrhinosaurs and I mean, we've got a lot of animals beginning with P. That's my only issue so far. We need a little bit of biodiversity in the P department. We can maybe have some dodos. Although I think we should maybe have like a dedicated dodo enclosure for that. Uh, I think stegosaurs could be cool actually. So maybe stegosaurs and Pachyrhinosaurs, or maybe even a trike, like a triceratops. But we'll do that in a minute. Let's do the painful task of building all these fences now. So much easier in Jurassic World Evolution. Although I haven't played 3 yet. I haven't even played 2 really. But the first one was good. I think this is probably the best way of approaching the fence building. You've got to come at it from a straight angle. Otherwise, you'll probably place way too many. Bum, 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 bum. Do 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 do. Bum, 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 bum. You. Occasionally, I'm just like, shit. I don't have anything to say. What should I say? So, musical notes in forms of do 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 come out of my mouth. I suppose I can probably just lock in and build. Yeah, that's cool. That is one deep hole. Yeah, it's probably wise to cover that up so no dinosaurs fall in it. You're like, oh, why are my dinosaurs mysteriously missing? Like, where have they gone off to? Turns out they've fallen down a pit to their doom. Bum, 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 bum. No, it's actually kind of weird because usually, well, I mean, I'm talking ages and ages ago now. But also I've just realized I've muted my BGM this entire time. Like, what the hell? What's wrong with me? Anyway, we've now got BGM. You're welcome. Sorry about me being boring, I guess. But yeah, what was I gonna say? I completely forgot. Whenever I usually play this mod, well, yeah, the mod that is fossils and the archaeology. I'm usually the one that's not doing the actual fossils and the archaeology. I usually just do something else on the mod pack, which it's quite a nice change to be the one doing the dinosaur stuff. Yeah, I've never really done it. Except for maybe when I initially first ever played the mod. But usually when I played this mod, and we're talking about at least 5 years ago now, we had it in the mod pack, but I just never really touched it. Like, it definitely interested me, but it wasn't my designated thing to be doing, if that makes sense. I was always doing something else in the mod pack. Bit of a shame, really. Also, whenever I'd try and interact with the dinosaurs that my friend had made, they'd obviously be quite angry with me because I'm not their owner. So they just attack me and I'm like, what? But you know what, that's fine. Because now we're doing this, right? Surely. Yeah, I think we're relatively almost there. About a little while ago. Bum 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 bum. Okay, let's do it this way, I think. Just wondering how I should do this, because how I've done this before is sort of made this as tall as this, but if I do that with that, this fence is going to be very tall. I think we'll just make it as tall as it needs to be. Which is about that tall. Yeah, right. Okay. We're getting to the part of the stream where I'm quite tired now. I don't know what time it is in real life. I don't have my damn phone near me. What? Where is my phone? Or where is the time anyway? 3:04 in the morning. On. I think I need a widget on my stream to like tell me what time it is. I think that could be useful. Anyway. We'll make it one more tall, I think. You know, Pig, you're quite lucky that you're going to be in an herbivore enclosure. Well, I could have been mean and made this section into the T-Rex exhibit. I don't think that would have gone very well for the wooden fences that we have. I'm not sure actually how strong these fences are. I presume they're about as strong as the regular wooden fences, so it would be an interesting 5 minutes. Interesting. I'm here. Bum bum ba bum ba bum ba. Yeah, this is the part where I've actually made that section a bit too high. So we're gonna go back down again. I think we'll make this one more tall anyhow. Let's give him some space, shall we? One block of space. I am so kind. Okay, I think there's another situation where we're gonna raise it up slightly. Alright, I think that's cool. Those three are the same level, so I don't have to worry too much about planning how high they're gonna be. No think, just place. Sometimes it's a struggle to even place it. Bum, 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 bum. Right, how do you need this section? Just not think it and just place. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oops. Alright. Alright. We have linked up. And that is a much bigger enclosure. Is that like twice the size of the main one? Or the original one? Not twice, maybe like 1.5. That's pretty good. So now we're just gonna get rid of the wall and then light everything up. Oh, it's gonna be a ball like to get rid of everything in this. Unless I have a little bit of wall, just for wall's sake. I'm just trying to like think of less work to do. Because I think a divide is maybe important, but no, I think we should just go for it. Just lock in and get rid of the wall. I might have to change this FOV because I'm slightly dying. I usually go like 86. It's a good FOV for me. Yeah, the standard is just too zoomed in for me. I don't know what it is. Shall soon be free, my Brachiocephalosaurus is just wait a second. Well, I mean not free, but like relatively freer than you were before. Actually, now that I think about it, did I even place any foliage in that dialogue enclosure? I think I did. I think I got sidetracked. But I think we have... we don't have a wall. What? Okay, so now we got one massive enclosure. Let's grab a couple of things. A feeder. And a bunch of food. I wonder if you can put bread in it. Or like hay. Oh, hay would be good. Because hay is a bunch of wheat, obviously. Ah, it does work. Alright, so we'll place one over here. These guys are spreading out quite quickly. And we'll place one more over here. And then, so we need some patchy Rhinosauruses. And Stegosauruses, that's what I was going for, right? Unless we go... I don't know, I kind of want to go for other things other than beginning with P. You know what I mean? We have too many things beginning with P in our park already. Stegosaurus. A sworn egg, not just an actual egg. And then... what are we looking for? Dinosaur eggs. Maybe some galleys are quite ostrichy though, aren't they? Maybe we should wait for this. I think Diplodocuses are way too big. Spinosaurus is probably a bad idea. Theres are quite territorial, so probably not. Tyrannosaurus is probably a bad idea to stick in with the herbivores. Same with Aloe. Yeah, let's do Anki and Stego. The two OGs, as they say. I don't think they say that. No, baby Stego. I think we might have like a massive herd of Stegos. I think they just look really cool. Phantoms are after me even though I'm in creative mode. What is this? And also, although I probably shouldn't because of overcrowding, I'm gonna put some patches in here. Alright, let's get ourselves some torches. I just realised this is a moss carpet, which might look better on the floor, but it's too late now. We've already committed to the other thing, so that's probably fine. There's quite bright, aren't they? Anyway, I think we need one over here as well, because I think monsters could spawn over here. And then the rest will be lanterns. Although I think we should go around doing this as we usually do. Like, individually, because otherwise we'll probably forget. It's not going to work how I thought it was going to do. Over here, I think. There's one up there as well, actually. The only thing I'm conscious about is I don't want too much light, because then I don't know, it won't look very. I mean, light doesn't look very natural at nighttime anyway, but I think it'll spoil it too much. And I think this is a good amount of lighting actually. It's not too much, it's not too little. I mean, we could do with maybe one on the hill over there. And there is a dark spot in the center, but I think that dark spot in the center is fine. I think it's just up here that needs to be done. Which I think is fine. What are we thinking? Let's have a look at this during the day, shall we? So. We have our Pachyrhinosaurs chilling out, enjoying life. Patches that look specific, like scary, like Dino. Sugus. Dino Sugus? No, Deinonychus, isn't it? Yeah. Patches that look specific, like it's quite scary, like Dino Sugus. No, Dino. What did I say? What did I say a second ago? I completely forgot. Dino. Who even knows? Are they even in this? No, I think yeah. Deinonychus, that's what it is. Yeah, patches that look scary like Deinonychus. Stegos. Sheep. There's not many thoughts going through the head. Mostly just, grass. And again, there's probably not many thoughts going through this head either. Anyway, coming over to the silos. We're chilling. Chillaxing. Oh, gosh, your crest is really, really nice, I have to say. Very nice crest, though. I presume it's a circus. Usually the crests on males are a lot more colourful than the females for display purposes. Okay. Let's place a couple of ferns and then I think we'll call it there for today. I think we've done pretty well. Two and a half hours of chillaxing and surviving and everything in between. What's that plant that lets off particle effects? I do not know. Suppose we'll find it sooner or later. Gotta be in here somewhere. I think it's up here. Definitely not Lily of the Valley. Definitely not a cactus. Those will never know. Very interesting. It's gotta be here somewhere, surely. Bamboo, twisting leaves. Definitely not seagrass. Was it just in somewhere else? It's definitely not a redstone block. Probably not a building block. Yeah, let's go through here and just lock in. Eyes peeled. I swear it would be here. If it was here. I swear this is the most up-to-date version of Minecraft, isn't it? I don't know, that could be the issue. It probably isn't, because we haven't got spears, so probably not actually. Never mind, I could be being an idiot. That's a shame though, actually. I quite like the particle effects. Oh well. It is what it is. That's probably enough. That section. Thing is, I don't want too much to be going on. That's my only concern. Right, I think that'll do. That's quite a lot of stuff. And we'll place some in the dilo area. This is a mutant plant. I don't want that shit in here. Let's get rid of those mutant plants in here then, I guess. Oh no, how many of these did I place? Crikey. I had a lot, didn't I? Jesus. Alright, there's probably one that I'm missing somewhere. But I think we'll leave that for now. Anyway, as the sun is going down, perfect timing. Thanks for coming to today's stream. I hope you enjoyed watching it. And if you're watching the VOD, hello. But yeah. I think we've done quite a lot. We've made 2 dinosaur enclosures. We haven't made any sort of personnel buildings yet. But I'm sure that will come. But yeah, what I'm actually going to be doing with these is a spoiler, so I'm not going to tell you just yet. But keep your eyes peeled for some future projects that might be interesting and fun. Yeah, I don't know if it will turn into anything. Usually the things I say, like 75% of the things I say, I don't do. But I really kind of want to do this. I think it'll be fun. So, keep your eyes peeled, and if it happens, hooray! Link back to this video. I don't know. This is where it all started. But thanks for coming, and I'll see you again next time, whenever that may be. And I just forgot, I still don't have a ending stream yet. So we're just gonna end it here. Goodbye for now, everybody. Goodbye for now.